Resilience really implies being action oriented, to do something about. But you also brought up something that's also interesting and also so critical in public health, but beyond, this real issue about data and telling stories. We oftentimes just do one or the other well. Do
Yeah.
you agree? I would assume you agree.
100%,
Yeah.
100% agree. And in fact, I see myself as a storyteller. My whole
Mm,
job is storytelling.
yeah.
And it is telling the stories through the data and through the stories of the individual communities and individuals themselves. As an Indigenous person, I know that our stories and our numbers are absolutely essential and they must be told together. And when you do one or the other, and you're not incorporating both, you're not telling the holistic story. However, for Native people, the data, the numbers are very often not there. I actually put out a report during COVID 19 that I titled Data Genocide, very specifically related to COVID 19 and the fact that across the nation, people were not, including Washington State, were doing a terrible job on collecting the race and ethnicity of American Indians and Alaska Natives. And then those numbers and
We're
other
driving
numbers,
policy.
yes,
We're driving resource allocation.
it was used for the CARES Act allocation, the very first federal packages that put resources into communities, and they used bad numbers. And tribes did not get the resources they should, and people died as a direct result. So, why is the collection of race and ethnicity so important? As Native people, our treaties that I talked about, our prepaid benefits, the resources we are supposed to get as a result of our treaties and the trust responsibility that the federal government has, is based on numbers. So if census doesn't include us, if CMS data doesn't include us, if hospital data doesn't include us, then you have actually created the opportunity for them to say, oh, there's not that many Native people, we're only going to allocate this small amount of resources, when in fact there's way more than they want to acknowledge.
Right.
And people die as a direct result. I see this as the current way to eliminate American Indians and Alaska Natives here in the United States. And these data systems are built in a way that makes us invisible. That is what I call data genocide. We have to be collecting race and ethnicity correctly in order to have the right data to tell the right stories, and then bringing in the voices of the community.
Yeah.
They are where the power lies.